We turn now to the headlines shocking parents this week. 2 teachers charged with having sex with their teenage students. Just the latest in a string of cases, beginning most famously with Mary Kay Letourneau and her young lover, her 6th grade student. Is teacher sex on the rise, though? And are we doing enough to screen the people our children spend so much time with? Ron is here with more. Ron?
Well, Juju, we're certainly hearing more and more reports of these kinds of sexual crimes. These 2 cases this week in New York City, both involving a scenario that seems to be occurring more often in school. Female teachers sexually molesting, and that's what it is, young boys. Marsha Amsterdam, age 30, a speech teacher at a Brooklyn junior high school, accused of having sex with a 13-year-old boy.
It's crazy. That's unbelievable. She's a grown woman, and that's a little boy.
Emily Streb, 23, a music teacher at a Bronx special education school, charged with rape for allegedly having sex with a 16-year-old boy who suffered from psychiatric problems. And last week, Alina Ward, 23, a teacher in South Carolina, she's charged with having sex with 5 teenage boys in a park, at a motel, and on school property.
Male victims are now reporting these cases more than they have in the past.
Do you have anything to say?
No.
Like many of the teachers involved in these kinds of cases, Pamela Rogers Turner, a former beauty pageant contestant, was married when accused of having sex with a 13-year-old boy. Turner was released after 9 months in jail. 2 months later, she violated her parole by sending nude photos of herself on a cell phone to the boy.
I think that the best diagnosis for her is sexual addiction.
She was sent back to jail to complete her 10-year sentence.
I have embarrassed and devastated my family, and I have humiliated myself.
It's normal for kids to like a teacher. It might even be normal for kids to fantasize about teachers. What isn't normal is for adults to take advantage or to exploit that.
But it does happen. It's estimated that hundreds of sex-related complaints are brought each year against teachers, female and male. So, is there something about teachers that make them more susceptible to exploiting youngsters? Some experts say it's often a confluence of psychopathology, a position of power in their guiding and nurturing role, and access.
Many of these predators are intellectualizing, and they will say, I was helping that child needed love, I was providing love, and all of those things are an absolute abomination, a denial.
Most states mandate that teachers undergo criminal background checks before they're hired, but none of the cases we've cited involved a teacher with a criminal background, which would have raised a red flag. Some states are now moving to expand their vetting process. New Jersey is planning to require school volunteers to also undergo background checks. Virginia wants outside workers on school property to pass security clearance. And Utah plans to subject teachers at charter schools to the same screening procedures. These are just some of the steps that are being taken to try to protect school children from being sexually exploited. I should add that no states do any kind of psychological screening of teachers, just the fingerprint and criminal background checks. And as for the parents, they're advised to be watchful, look for such things as sudden changes in your child's behavior or grades, frequent off-campus excursions with a particular teacher. These could, I emphasize could, be signs of a problem of this nature, Juju.
Ron, thanks. A chilling reminder that parents need to be ever vigilant. Thanks.